Brendan Rodgers steps down as Celtic manager. What's next for the club? Hold on to your seats, football fans. Brendan Rodgers has resigned as Celtic manager, and the fallout is nothing short of dramatic. But here's where it gets controversial. Just hours after the announcement, Celtic's major shareholder, Dermot Desmond, released a scathing statement accusing Rodgers of divisive and self-serving behaviour. Is this a case of a manager jumping ship or a board deflecting blame? Let's dive into the details and reactions that have everyone talking. Where do we go from here? As our live coverage wraps up, the story is far from over. Here's where you can stay in the loop. Full story. Dive into our in-depth news article here. https://www.bbc.co.uk/sport/articles/checks9z50 for all the details. Celtic updates. Keep tabs on everything Celtic related on our dedicated team page here. https://www.bbc.co.uk/sport/football/teams/Celtic. Expert analysis. Tom English is typing up his thoughts as we speak. We'll bring you his insights ASAP. Podcast alert. Tune into the Scottish Football Podcast on Tuesday, early morning for UK listeners, for more reactions and analysis. Good night, and stay tuned. This saga is just getting started. The fallout. Who's telling the truth? There are two sides to every story, as the saying goes, and Iona's question hits the nail on the head. Desmond's statement paints a starkly different picture from Rodgers' narrative. And let's not forget Martin O'Neill, the legendary manager who's now stepping in temporarily. Is he the Messiah Celtic needs, or is this just a band-aid on a deeper wound? Martin O'Neill, the return of a legend. Speaking of O'Neill, he was on TalkSport earlier today, discussing Hearts' title race chances. Here's what he had to say. Hearts have shown incredible determination. With Celtic's recent struggles, this could be their moment. Rangers? They're out of the picture entirely. But Hearts? They're 8 points clear. This is their time to shine. O'Neill's return has fans buzzing, but can he replicate his past success? During his 5-year tenure at Celtic Park, he won 3 league titles, 3 Scottish Cups, a League Cup, and even led the team to the UEFA Cup final in Seville. Can he work his magic again? Desmond's statement, a blockbuster takedown. Desmond's words were nothing short of explosive. Here are the key quotes. His conduct and communication in recent months have not reflected the trust we placed in him. Every player signed or sold was done with Brendan's full approval. Any claims otherwise are false. Despite ample opportunity, he couldn't identify a single instance where the club failed to support him. His public narrative doesn't match the facts. His recent actions have been divisive, misleading, and self-serving, creating a toxic atmosphere around the club. The recent failures are not due to our structure, but to one individual's desire for self-preservation. Is Desmond's statement a fair assessment, or is it a harsh character assassination of a manager who brought repeated success? Fan reactions, divided opinions. Fans are split. Dave calls Rodgers' move cowardly, suggesting he's blaming others to save his reputation. Paul, on the other hand, feels Desmond's words are overly harsh and an attempt to deflect blame from the board. Who do you side with? A historic stat, unprecedented chaos. Here's a stat that puts things in perspective. In 137 years of the Rangers-Celtic rivalry, never have both clubs seen their managers depart mid-season in the same campaign, until now. Is this a sign of deeper issues in Scottish football? From 100% commitment to resignation, what went wrong? Just 6 weeks ago, Rodgers vowed to stay and help Celtic improve, even after a disappointing transfer window. So, what changed? The summer recruitment issues, the Champions League exit to Kairat Almaty, and a shaky domestic start all fueled tensions. Last weekend's loss to Dundee and Sunday's defeat to Hearts seemed to be the final straws. Was this resignation inevitable, or could it have been avoided? The bigger picture: Celtic's future. With O'Neill back in the hot seat, temporarily, the question remains, can he unite the club and turn things around? And what about Rangers, who are now just 5 points behind? Could they capitalise on Celtic's chaos? Final thoughts, a call for discussion. This saga raises more questions than answers. Is Rodgers the villain, or is the board at fault? Can O'Neill restore Celtic's glory days? And what does this mean for the Scottish Premiership title race? What's your take? Let us know in the comments. We want to hear your thoughts.